Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bree and today we are doing your end of January love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at how you both are thinking and feeling about each other. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, so most important messages for Gemini for the end of January. What do they need to know about their connection? Most important messages. All right, guys, so your overall energy, we have the King of Swords. That's your energy right there, Gemini. How you are thinking, we have the Knight of Swords. How you are feeling, we have the Eight of Cups. How you feel about the connection, we have the Nine of Wands. And the challenge that you're going to be working through is the King of Coins. Now, for your person, their overall energy, we have the Five of Coins. How they're thinking about you, we have the Sun. Some of you could be dealing with someone who is a Leo. How they feel about you, Emperor card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. How they feel about the connection, we have the Seven of Coins. And their challenge that they're going to be working through is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, Gemini, let's talk about this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So it's very likely that things may not necessarily be going the way that you thought, okay? You maybe had a plan, or you had an idea, or you had a vision of what you thought was going to happen, and the way that things are working now, it maybe doesn't seem like that's going to happen, or maybe it's not going to happen in the time frame that you thought, or the way that you thought. But the universe is showing you guys a different perspective, and you have to understand right now that where you guys are currently at is exactly where you need to be. And it definitely looks like your person's having a harder time understanding that. They're having a harder time getting on board with that, okay? We have the Five of Swords here. So, you know, there definitely is probably some conflicting thoughts. Maybe you feel one way one day and the next day you feel a different way. So hopefully this reading can clear that up for you. All right. So for your overall energy, we do have the King of Swords. So I love it. So right now, Gemini, you are just cutting through the BS. You're being very direct about what it is that you want. And likely at this point in the game, you know what you want. So if the actions or if the situation isn't lining up the way that you want it to, you're going to make it work the way that you want it to work. You probably have something that you're working on, a plan, a vision, or something that you're saving for, or something that you want to start this year, and you're very, very determined to make that thing happen. Now, for your person, their overall energy, we have the Five of Coins. So for some reason, and we're going to get deeper into this in the extended, but for some reason, they feel left out in the cold. There could have been a situation in their life that now they're on the outside of. For some of them, they may have been really, really, really focused on something, and now that situation isn't giving them anything, or now that situation has ended, and they really don't have anything to hold on to at this point, okay? So I see this a couple different ways. For some of them, they could have been working at a specific job, and maybe now, like, maybe they've been laid off from work, so now they're kind of out of a job. For some of them, this is financial, okay? They've lost an income stream, they've lost some type of resource or asset, and now they don't know what to do. I've got the Seven of Coins here. They're trying to figure out what to do. For some of them, they may have been in another situation, that like another relationship of some sort, you know, whatever that was, and now that's ended, so now they feel on the outside, okay? For some of you, this person, whatever this thing is for them, they were more focused on that thing rather than you, and now they feel on the outside. So They have the sun and how they think about you. So they definitely now see, now that whatever this situation is has ended, they now see how they can have growth and expansion with you. They now see the positivity with you, which they may not have always seen, Gemini. But I think for you, it's like you've really stepped into your power and you're really embracing who you are. So it's like now they see you for who you are, but it's like they didn't see you for who you were before. They have the Emperor and how they feel about you. So they feel that you're someone who is very strong, someone who is very secure, someone who is very stable. And I feel that they feel that you can bring that same type of stability to them, into their life, because I feel like there's something that's missing for them. However, for you, the way that you're feeling, you have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you have just given this up to God. You know, you've given this up to the universe. You're not really so worried about this person and what's going to happen, because I feel that for a period of time, there really was nothing to work on with this person. There really was nothing to create. So you're in the spiritual, you know, you're focusing on you, on self-love, on self-care, on deepening that relationship with yourself and with God and the universe. That's where you're at. You're not really necessarily here trying to create stability for someone else, okay? So the way that they feel about the connection, they have the Seven of Coins. So I feel like amongst other things in their life, right now they're having to take a step back and think about where they're going, where they're heading, what they're going to do. I feel like things for them are very up in the air. And that's what they're trying to figure out. That's why they're trying to find some solid ground to stand on. For you, the way you feel about it is the Nine of Wands. So I feel like you're busy working on whatever you're working on, or this is you working on yourself, and you're not going to stop doing that. Like, you're going to keep going. You're very determined to get what you want. Like I said, you've probably identified some area of your life that needs work, some area of your life that is a priority for you, and that likely is not this person. This person is likely not their priority, but in the same respect, you do know that once you do sort out your priorities, that this relationship could be possible. It could be something. So for you, the challenge is the King of Coins. King of Coins. So you're working on your own stability, but this isn't just financial stability, and that may be something for you, Gemini. You may be working on your financial stability, or maybe you're trying to create a business, or maybe you're doing something that is going to bring more resources into you. But I feel like this also, with the Eight of Cups, is about your spiritual abundance as well. And this is a process. You know, this is something that you're going to be working on for a while. It's not an overnight type of thing. So with them, the challenge that they have is the Wheel of Fortune. What I really feel like, Gemini, is that something has been removed from their life, definitely because of this eclipse energy that we just had. There's something that's been removed from their life because they weren't doing it themselves. Like, there was something that they needed to walk away from, or something that they needed to fix, or something that they needed to do in order to put their life on the right track. And I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune here, it's like the universe stepped in, divine intervention stepped in, and made a change in their life that they necessarily maybe weren't ready for. So that's what they're coping with now. That's what they're dealing with. So in the extended, we're going to be looking at deeper what the situation is, why they feel left out in the cold, okay, what they're thinking about here, what the next steps are for both of you, what you both need to do, how this pans out. We're going to clarify a lot of this reading, and then we're going to get oracle messages to and from one another. So if this reading has really been resonating with you, I invite you to join me in the extended to get deeper in this so that you have more clarity, so that you know where you stand and you know what to do, okay? I also am going to leave the info for my private readings down below, as well as my private coaching group where I do daily readings that can really, really help you to know where to set yourself up on a day-to-day basis. So All of the goodies will be down below. Check that out. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys over in the extended. Bye.